Things I wish I knew before starting year 11, part 2, time management. Number 1, make the most of your dead time. For me, dead time is time I spend sat on the bus on the way to school, walking to school, or just sat on my phone doing nothing. But if you carried around a little pack of flashcards with you every day, you could use that time to do active recall. Or you could do what I did and use that time to do your emails, respond to your messages, or plan your week in a journal or calendar. Talking about planning a week, that takes me on to being intentional about time blocking. Now, people often say an activity will fill the amount of time that you give it to fill, which I wholly believe is true. If you think to yourself, today I want to revise GCSE Biology Topic 1, and you sit down and you do it, it could take you 5 hours. But if you sit yourself down and think, okay, I've got 3 topics to revise today, I'm going to assign myself an hour each, and you really write that down and think, I've only got an hour, then you are time blocking 1 hour for that specific thing, and hopefully it will only take that long. Speaking of timetabling, this moves me on to number 3, contingency windows. Why don't people use these more? In my study timetables, or even my personal calendars, at the end of each day I'll put like an hour or an hour and a half of contingency time. And what that means is that if you're revising, and then suddenly you get a message and your friend saying, let's go out, and you go out, and you miss an hour of revision, you won't be really stressed about the fact that you've lost your whole rhythm of that day, because at the end of the day you've got an hour free for catch-up time. And that means you won't suddenly get behind on all of your time management plans and feel really stressed and just spiral into a cycle of stress. Number 4, the 3-minute procrastination rule. This rule basically says that if a task will take you less than 3 minutes, just do it immediately. And finally, the Pomodoro method is not a one-size-fits-all. I used to love the Pomodoro method, and if it works for you, that is amazing. Do not stop using it. But recently I found that the 5-minute breaks are just not fulfilling enough for me to take a good break from revision, and they give me just enough time that I'll sit on my phone and start scrolling, and then I won't be able to stop. If it doesn't work for you, do not force it. Instead, what I do now is I just set myself a timer and I revise until I really just can't. I haven't got enough energy. And then I'll have a proper 20-minute break and then I'll start again. Right, I hope these time management tips help. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions and follow so you don't miss this series.